Greetings, everyone. Welcome to African Tales with Kara. Today, I'm going to be reading Queen of Rice by yours truly, Josephine Ogenekere Obifere. All right, so let's start. Isn't it just beautiful to experience God's love at the point where we get to the end of ourselves, where we just can't take it anymore? There, our superpowers fail us, and our capes are torn out to enable us save the day. Our eloquence, pretty dresses, designer perfumes, and expensive makeup are not enough to cover us. Most importantly, people, yes, our very own, turn their backs on us and leave us in an emotional valley. Though they are with us, yet we are alone. They are beside us, nevertheless, we are abandoned. At arm's length, but we feel the heat, the cold, and all that is in between. In life's journey, I had come to this point. It was like I was just introduced to the planet. My cord wasn't caught. I held on to my past, hoping to step into my future, but the cord hindered me. That was the year 2010, the year my dad passed. I was his princess. A strong cord held us together. I knew he loved me very much because he always showed it. I have fond memories of him always treating me special. My relationship with him drove my friends crazy. I talked about him like he was a newfound love. He was the most handsome, hardworking, and faithful man I knew. I looked up to him in so many ways. No matter how bad I behaved as a child, he never spoke negative words to me. When I had gone to the extreme and behaved really bad, he gently but firmly called me and spoke sense to me. He often left little notes in my diaries that said, "You know that what you're doing is not right." When he was forced to really discipline me, he never failed to spare the rod and spoil the child. And I knew exactly why I was beaten. He always made me know the reason. I clearly remember my last conversation with him before he passed. One statement stands out. If I died today, is this how you would live your life? Always arguing, shouting, and quarreling. I thought hard and long and decided to change. I did for a few weeks become gentle, but I just slipped right back to being who I really was. I felt misunderstood. I was the first child of my parents, and everyone expected me to be a particular way. Many times I tried to live up to their expectations, and as many times I tried, I failed. So I gave up trying and was always on the defensive. If anyone tried to make me fit the idea of a perfect child, girlfriend, or employee, it felt great to have high walls because they protected me from getting hurt. The year I lost my dad opened a new level of anger, bitterness, and unforgiveness. Everywhere I went, I reeked of it. Before anyone got a chance to hurt me, my walls went up and I defended myself with harsh words. It worked all the time. As the years went by, I became more unhappy, fearful, and depressed. February 2012, I heard God's audible voice. When I'm done with you, you will comfort us, God. I didn't quite understand what it meant, but I kept it in my heart and went through so many ups and downs. May 2016, I was completely broken. I got to the lowest state I could ever get to. Though I was born again, I was confused. I was sanctified, yet dissatisfied. Tongue talking, but powerless. For every for a very short time I had broken faith with God. In fact, I was angry with him. I had gone back on my commitment to him and had started to live a life of compromise. I defended, I descended very low and made the worst mistake I'd ever made in my life. My pride, all gone. I felt weak and empty. I had indeed come to the end of myself. What a state to be in, totally abandoned, completely devoid of the ability to help myself and wallowing in my vomit. Poor me, kicking in my blood. But I'm eternally grateful I got here. No plan, fantastic as it seemed, as long as it was my plan for myself, could ever compare with God's ultimate plan for me. All I had been through the past years was part of the plan. So it was good the plan made me get where I was. I'm glad I got here. Here His grace found me. I got the attention of the lover of my soul, the center of my life, my creator, my husband. He passed by and saw me in the worst state I could ever be, with my weakness and frailties, in sickness, poverty, and sin. I was down and out, but thank God He passed by. I'm grateful He saw me. He passed by on purpose, like He had done when He had to go through Samaria to see the woman at the well. He saw me intentionally, His eyes running to and fro the earth to show Himself strong on my behalf. He saw me at my lowest point and commanded me to leave. I heard His voice, I sensed His presence, and in my heart I saw Him. His presence enveloped me with so much love. I sought for the negative emotions that had plagued my life for years, but could not find them. They were not there anymore. I had a new daddy now. He had promised to be a father to the fatherless. Here he was fulfilling that promise to me. He loved me so much and made me know how much he did. His presence and words made all the difference in my life. He had begun to work on my heart, and the new me was emerging. From then, I began to live life to the fullest. His ultimate plan for me was to make me rise to be a queen. He lavished so much love on me. This brought back my confidence. I was stronger than I had ever been. I was ready to take on the responsibility of the queen he had made me. That's what this book is about, the rise of a queen. Through 11 great steps and the experiences of 7 wonderful women, we explore how God makes every woman rise to her position as queen, no matter how low she is sunk. Sit back and let us get on this royal ride. You'll be glad you did. I guarantee that you will also rise to your position as queen. All right, that'll be all for today. I'm still reading my book, Queen Arise, and it's an amazing book. You should get a copy of the book actually, because it will transform you. I got a review from someone recently, and she said, "This is the best book I've read in recent times." I read this book over and over again when I'm down and out to get inspired, to get back on my feet, to actually arise as a queen. And I can guarantee you that reading this book would turn things around for you 360 degrees. If you're that woman that has been through a lot and you're trying to find your feet, if you're that woman that has been able to go through life and then you're not broken, rather you'll become stronger as a result of your experiences, I guarantee this would help you do just that. All right. I hope you enjoyed reading with me. It's still African Tales with Kara. I will see you on the next episode. But just before I come back, grab your copy and let's get to the book. Bye. See you. My name remains Kara.